Hey there, I'm Jamal Green and welcome to Across Utah 2023. I am right outside Escalante, Utah, getting ready to set out on a 3 to 4 week hike to Escalante, Utah. That's right, I'm doing a big loop this year. To find out exactly where I'm going, you're going to have to follow along. All right, let's go. Okay, we are headed up the Boulder Mail Trail. It's actually already technically day 2, if you count the 2 hours I hiked in last night and set up camp overlooking the city. Day 1, leaving Escalante town, and headed up over the Boulder Mail Trail. Headed up there where the sun is shining. All right, let's go. Escalante River, day 1. I have a feeling I'm gonna see it a lot bigger than this. Pretty good already. These legs warmed up. A lot of hiking to do tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. That's why I like starting with an easy day like today. Day 1, feel the burn. Morning of day 2, looking down on the town of Escalante. In the background you can see Powell Point over there, and Blarney Top, and Griffin Top, still with a lot of snow on it. I have a lot of new gear this time, so I'm excited to get out on the trail and see how it all works out. All right, we've made it to one of my favorite trees in the world. Check that guy out. Last time I was here was about 15 years ago. I have a good feeling it won't be that long again. All right, checking out for now, day 2. Okay, that's the way we're headed. Up that way, you can see Boulder Mountain there in the distance. So this route, the Boulder Mail Trail, was established in 1901 to run mail from Escalante to Boulder town. Boulder was really remote and pretty cut off, so they established this route to get mail from nearby Escalante. But then 8 years later, in 1910, they put in a telegraph cable across the whole route. And you can still see parts of it today, such as this spot right here. So yeah, we'll follow the telegraph cable for a while as we make our way up and down through the gullies. Turkey vultures are circling. Must be something nearby. rock marker way over there. We'll go that way. Okay, finally looking down towards Death Hollow. And we have to get all the way down there and climb all the way back up. All right, let's do it. More wire. Actually, here you can see the grooves in the rock where the wire has cut in over all the years. It's actually laying in a groove right now. Looking across the canyon, you can actually see my exit route. The Boulder Mail Trail goes up that slick rock right there. Just looks like an insane, impossible route from here. But it can be done, and we will be there before too long. All right, let's go. All right, the sun popped out. We're getting down there, getting close. I can hear the creek running down below. Yay! I am down in Death Hollow. It looks gorgeous. All right, feels good to be back out on the trail. What a crazy winter. Seemed like it was cold and rainy for like 6 months straight, and record snowpacks here in Utah and elsewhere. I'm curious to see what the conditions are going to be like. It's actually one of the reasons I'm doing a big loop hike this year, because I have a feeling that everything may not go as planned. Even though I've drawn up like a 400-mile route that I'd love to be able to do, I just have a feeling conditions may mess with me this year. We will see where I end up. Whew. Even though it feels good to be back out on the trail, I'm going slow. Again, I get so out of shape. I don't know how it happens. Actually, I do. Too much watching football, pizza, and beer, but I really enjoy my off seasons as much as I enjoy hiking, I think. But we'll get in shape now. That was terrible. Okay, we're gonna head up Death Hollow a ways now, which is exciting. I've never been up farther than this point right here. And as I know we're gonna be in and out of the water a lot, I actually switched to my Crocs. We'll see how that goes. Death Hollow may be a little too rough for the Crocs, but I'd rather keep my boots dry if possible for a little bit longer, just because I don't want to be going up that slick rock with wet, muddy boots. Okay, here we go. First crossing doesn't look that bad. The water is cold. Okay, probably just 20 more of those. Water's cold, but not that bad. It's a dipper. Okay, I climbed up in this big cave near the exit spot. There's some pretty cool stuff here. I'm gonna turn around the camera and show you. Some worn in grinding spots with the metate stone. Some old cowboy glyphs too. This one dates back to 1928. Just look how charred the walls are here. A lot of fires have taken place right here over the eons. It's one heck of a place. Look at that view. Okay, we gotta get back to hiking. It's a long ways to Escalante. The way I'm going, because it's actually not that far away, but the way I'm going, it's a long ways. All right, let's go. Climbing up. We are already above the cave that we were in. You can see it down there below. Still got a long ways to go though. Way up there. Pretty good view down there. We're still going up. So amazing to think of the pioneers that made this route over 100 years ago. Okay, here we go to the semi-sketchy part. A long ways down there. Not that bad. Once again, from below, this looked impossible. Almost took the wrong route. Almost stayed on this level. I missed. It goes up here. That would have been a bad thing to do. It made it a little scarier than it needed to be. Oh. Oh. Not bad. Oh, I'll be glad to be at the top. Looking that way back to Death Hollow, but I'm going to camp up here so that I have a view to the north. My mom sent me a note and said that the auroras may be visible tonight from Utah. So I want to have a good view to the north. A lot of clouds, so I doubt that I'll be able to see them, but it's worth a shot. It'll be cool. All right, time to make camp. Good morning, day 3. We have left the Boulder Mail Trail behind, following the rim of Death Hollow right now, and headed back down to the Escalante River. There's supposed to be an old road here, the Bowington Road, but I haven't seen any signs of it yet. But we'll find our way, get back down to the river, head downstream, and continue our adventure away from the town of Escalante just to get back to Escalante. All right, let's go. Day 3. Looking back across Death Hollow, that's what we traversed yesterday. Followed the high rim on the Boulder Mail Trail over there, and then the route came right down that slick rock, and then we headed upstream. Now we're headed south. I'm a little off the optimal route right now. I just like to get out to these points to get these great views. It's one of the reasons I'm such a slow hiker. I just can't help myself. I stop and take a look at all these places. Okay, here we go, up and over a slick rock saddle. We're high enough now to see some of the distant features. See the straight cliffs over there, Canaan Peak there, Pow Point and the Blarney Top with a lot of snow on it. Never hiked that area. I'd like to someday. We will see. And Griffin Top up there is lost in the clouds. What could be new snow right now. Looks like it's raining in the upper reaches of Death Hollow as well. I've had a few sprinkles on me today, which is pretty crazy. Last year I went 30 days with no rain. And now, day 3, already have a little bit of rain. New year, new gear. If you've been following my adventures, you know that my gear really took a beating last year on Zion to Green River. A lot of it I'd been using for far too long, but yeah, it was time for some new gear, and I have a lot of it this year. I have a new backpack, a new tent, new shoes, new trekking poles, new water filter. So I'll probably be showing some of that to you as we go along. But for now, it's time to get back to hiking. Day 3. Finally, a good look to the south. It's the way we're headed, down this little valley, then we're going to drop into the Escalante River Canyon, which you can't even see out there, but it's down in there. More slick rock to cross. We're headed that way. Okay, it's pretty windy up here, but finally to the point we're going to start dropping some ledges and get down to the Escalante River. See the Escalante corridor out there in the distance? That's where we're headed. I've yet to encounter one other hiker on the trail, which is a little bit surprising because Boulder Mail Trail is a fairly well established and popular route. When I was breaking down camp this morning, I actually heard people, and I looked and I actually spotted 2 people making their way across the Boulder Mail Trail from a distance. I think they were actually runners because I didn't see packs, so hard to imagine running the Boulder Mail Trail, but people do it. All right, that's my thought for now. Okay, finally dropping down into the Escalante River corridor. You can actually see the arch up there, right up there. We'll be closer soon. All right, let's get down there. I'm glad to be done with the Bowington Road Route. It was not a lot of fun. It's not one that I will recommend to many people. Yay! Made it down to the river. Ah, it feels so good to be on the bottom. Had to put on the long sleeve shirt. As soon as I got down by the river, the mosquitoes attacked me. I'm all covered in DEET now and I stink. It doesn't seem to be doing the trick. I have to dig out the long pants too. Ouch! On my head! Flowers are blooming. It's gorgeous. Look at this. And the arch. I told you we'd get closer. Such a great arch. So, my new pack for this year. It's a Granite Gear Blaze 50, I think. Blaze 60. I said 50 because it can hold up to 50 pounds, which is pretty good for a lightweight backpack. This pack weighs in at right at 3 pounds, which is considerably less than the REI pack I've been using for the last 10 years. And I was always worried that a lightweight pack wouldn't handle the abuse that I give it, but so far so good. We'll see though, we're still early into the trip. It has a molded stay on the back, which I like. I don't like a frameless pack. And it's adjustable torso, lots of adjustments, almost too many I would say. Hip belt is adjustable and actually removable. You can use it for a summit pack, they call it. Nice big side pockets for water bottles and my tripod, selfie stick setup. A lid that can be removed and not used if desired. I chose to leave it on. So far, I like it. Maybe a few too many straps. Straps everywhere, but it does help compress and get the load balanced. So yeah, we'll see. I'll report after the trip to give you my full review of how it held up. Okay, that's thoughts for now. Yeah, now it's raining for real. Got my gear covered up. I'm gonna go do a little side hike to investigate a little area. Saw a mystery trail on Google Earth and I want to see where it goes. All right, let's go check it out. Rain will not stop us. Well, it looks like nothing special. Just an established campsite with an illegal fire ring. Nice view of the valley though. If I were needing a campsite, this would be a good one. Right across from the natural bridge, you can still see it over there. I really thought there might be something more exciting back here, but it doesn't look like it. Trail ends here. Well, today didn't go as well as hoped. I only made it a little more than half as far as I wanted to. I didn't like the first part of that ridge route. Then the rain, a lot of breaks, just because I'm dragging. I dropped my drop cloth appropriately, so I had to walk back about a quarter mile to retrieve it. Overall, not the best of my days. I'm still loving it. Still amazing. Just slow. It's all right. All right, let's keep walking. Sun just popped out. We have a nice rainbow up there. Very cool. Hope you can see that on video.